I'm Charles Mwangi-Chege, working with the private sector by the name Diamond Medicare Center based in Mukoyo. To start with, I've been invited here to come and investigate a case of alleged intake of sanitizers in our local area by some local residents. We have come here, we have taken blood samples, which we are yet to take to the lab. We investigate and see whether these locals could have developed any side effects that could have come out of that intake. So the results are yet to come out. We have taken blood samples, we'll take them to the lab, we test. Once the results are out, we will communicate to the relevant authority or to the concerned person. Okay, some of the side effects that you may get due to excessive intake of alcohol, as we all know, we have medical effects. If I may start from there, medical effects, you could get disease related to alcoholism. You can get social effects. You see some of these guys have been interviewing them there during my history intake, and some of them do not even have family. That is the social aspect bit of side effects of excessive alcoholism. Then economic wise, you see each and every coin these guys get, they always rush to those drinking points. So most of the time you will see them economic wise, they are not stable.
What's the difference between alcohol, the normal alcohol and sanitizer?
One of the main difference between these two, you see, there is the specific percentage that is usually put in the alcohol, the normal alcohol that we normally consume, and the same alcohol that is put into the sanitizers, percentages may vary. So you see, there is the difference between internal intake of alcohol and the external use. So the percentage between the two alcohol percent may not be the same. And that is why you see most of these people will develop excessive side effects of taking sanitizers as compared to the normal alcohol, because the percentage of alcohol in those two varies.
I would want to say that today we are I'm here to host 5 young people who are alleged to have drunk sanitizers. What I want to say is that so much effort is being put to give masks, to give sanitizers, to give other essentials to the poor communities. But I want to urge our leadership, the people who are doing the distribution of those essentials. It's very important for all of us to note that giving sanitizers, giving masks alone is not enough. We have so many families within this region who are going to sleep hungry, who not even able to feed for themselves, who have got nothing to drink, they have nothing to eat, and they have no one to turn to. As we continue with this campaign against COVID-19, it's very, very important for us to be able to put as a primary issue about the food distribution. These young men, I've talked to them, they did not just wake up and decide to drink. You know, in alcoholism, there's something we call withdrawal symptoms. These are young men who have got withdrawal symptoms because the bar have been closed, the supermarkets are closed, and they have no other source of putting something in their mouth. So the only other option they have is to drink what is available. And that's why today you've seen, I've called them here. I want to start a journey with them. I want to rehabilitate them. I want to make sure that I empower them so that in the next few years, these 5 young men here will be a good example to those people who are actually swallowed into drunkardness and drug abuse. What I want to say, I've watched several videos on social media and other areas where I've seen DOs and other provincial administrators being captured drunk and very disorderly. And they are the same people we are actually entrusting our communities on them to keep order and to make sure that all the protocols about COVID-19 is undertaken. I want to tell the administrators that it will be a campaign that will not bear any fruits if you are still going to have administrators and other senior government officials setting a bad example to our youth. But more importantly is that we need to have a policy where if you are an administrator, you should be going regular tests about alcohol and drug abuse. So that if you are found to have abused alcohol or any other drug substance, you should be dismissed, because we cannot have people who are actually enforcing the law and themselves are lawless. Something else I want to say is that today I'm going to empower these gentlemen. I'm going to give them avocado seedlings. Each is going to go home with chicken, about 10 of them. I want to start, and then after a few months, I'll bring them together, form a small youth group with them, where we can be able to do more empowerment projects, and then they are going to be our ambassadors wherever they are going to go. Any other distribution we are going to do on masks, food, or any other essentials, we are going to be using them, and also we are going to use them to tell other young people about the dangers of drinking sanitizers. Thank you.
Are they supposed to be arrested?
What I would say is that I've talked to most of them, like the gentleman who was arrested because of drinking sanitizers. I think, and I'm appealing to the government, because now he's in good hands, where we are going to rehabilitate him, where we are going to empower him. I think my only appeal is for them to let him go, and as a Hadi Kenya and other well-wishers, we are going to take charge and see that they do not repeat that again.
Kwa majina ni Daniel Gatundu Mago. Sisi wale walikuwa wanakunywa sanitizer tumebadilika sasa. Hatuna wasiwasi, tukiwa mikononi ya hii nchi hii na kampuni hii yote. Tutawaambia waachane na kunywa hiyo maneno ya sanitizer. Hata hiyo pombe ingine, hata kukifunguliwa hiyo vilabu, waachana na pombe. Tufanye kazi. Kama mkubwa wa mheshimiwa hapa ametupatia kuku, kuna miti, tunakaa na huko ushago na huko. Unapanda majakula ya nini unape. Sasa hakuna maneno.
Sasa mlikuwa mnalewa.
Kwa kipimo hakuna. Yaani mahali utasikia kichwa ime nini?
Imeleta shida.
Imeleta shida, ni kwenda nyumbani. Amba ulale kwa mtalo.
Unatoa wapi?
Nini? Yasimewekwa huko. Kwa mfeleji. Sasa hakuna hata mahali ya kutoa.
Sawa.
You are being trained. You are being rehabilitated.
Magadi muhare nageza mubijikuwa na complications tuota kumutwara thibitari ucio ngi ni athie
wakinywe ukirie githimo na nikucokeria ndagitari ngano ni tondu wa gukorwo ena murigo wanyu na ine andu a matuke kirorerwa itura-ini ona mabururi-ini thengi ni tondu wa ndagitari kigaruka thiini wa ritwa ria Jesu ni twahoya na twacokia ngano
riu mungiona na andu kunywa sanitizer tiki t-shirt yatu yari gutana gathoma t-shirt ya mundu na thutha yari geto ata t-shirt iyo
Uguo.
Toka hariare.
Monia tu katerera. Ndio ke atis kai ugo.
Ndara karagi koro borithi ni manyitire mwana kio. Na ndangiuga
9
kugira nguduru.
rugama uguo ri ciande ciaku urehe na thiini 3 4 5 7 6 7 8 9 10 again 4 7, 8, 9, 10. Haya, iko guo. Tugakinyia hau. Ugakinyia hau. Haya. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19.
Kiraruka station.
Mapa ni different. Kama utaleta.
Nimagotiga kunywa sanitizer na joy.
Good.
Nimewaita website whatever it is.
Although Uria.
7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Haya.
Naoka. Kamera hapa.